Okay, so there's a bug with the Enforcer tower, and honestly, it's quite annoying, especially since one of these bugs affects one of the tower's max path. As far as I know, there are currently 2 known bugs with Enforcer. If I missed anything, feel free to let us know in the comments. So the first bug affects the max top path. This bug seems to happen when your Enforcer is placed very close to the path. I tested it with some random enemies, and it actually worked fine. However, when I tested it against the Frost Spirit, that's when the bug happened. Basically, when the Frost Spirit gets very close to the Enforcer, the tower stops dealing any damage at all. And considering that the top path is supposed to deal a lot of DPS, it's pretty weird that the tower can't deal even a single point of damage to the Frost Spirit. Now, I'm not sure if this also applies to other bosses. I tested it with Gravedigger, and the Enforcer worked perfectly fine. It was able to shred the boss very quickly. So based on my testing, it seems like this might only affect Frost Spirit. Even though it only seems to affect one boss, Frost Spirit is still pretty important for some players, especially if they're using that game mode to grind XP, coins, and gems. And then we have the second bug, which affects the bottom path and the SWAT van. Basically, the explosion damage from the SWAT van isn't working. When the SWAT van gets destroyed, the explosion is supposed to deal damage to nearby enemies, but right now it's not dealing any damage at all. So basically, that part of the ability is completely useless until it's fixed. I don't know exactly when they're gonna fix it, but as far as I know, the developers are already aware of this bug. It has been mentioned quite a lot in their Discord, so I'm assuming someone has already reported it. Hopefully they can fix the bugs in this week's update. So again, as far as I know, the Enforcer currently has 2 known bugs. The first one is that the top path can stop dealing damage when the tower is very close to the path, at least when fighting Frost Spirit. And the second one is that the SWAT van's explosion damage is not working. I don't know if these bugs are a huge issue for Enforcer overall, but considering that the top path is supposed to be the higher DPS, it's definitely something that should be fixed. If you guys have found any other Enforcer bugs that I didn't mention, feel free to let me know in the comments. Hopefully the developers can fix these issues as soon as possible.